Welcome back to Cards and Comics, guys. I have another 90s box break. This time we're doing 99 SP Authentic. Now, this box could be potentially very good. There are autographs and there's gold autographs, but it's a big caveat, guys, when you buy this box. Some of the big autographs in this set are exchange cards, and the Griffey is one of them. So, unfortunately, it looks like based on our good buddies at Baseball Cardpedia, we won't be pulling a Griffey auto this time around. Even if we got one, it'd be an exchange card. I'm not sure what the exchange card would go for. There are memorabilia cards here. There's the Ernie Banks 500 home run card and the Ernie Banks autos. There's still some good shots of some really good cards, but it's unfortunate that I believe 3 of the big cards for autos, the Chipper Jones, the Ken Griffey, I'm trying to think who the third, Cal Ripken, are all exchange cards. So just keep that in mind if you're going to buy a box of this product, that you will not get the based on what my information on Baseball Cardpedia. Now, could there be exceptions to that rule? Could some of them be put in the packs? Who knows? But in general, Baseball Cardpedia is pretty darn accurate. There are inserts. There's home run chase cards here. Die cuts numbered to 70. So those are cool. There's some other inserts. But really, SP Authentic at this time period is all about autographs at this time. So we'll see what the first card's in. Are they bricked? They are starting to warp. You see they are starting to bend. So hopefully this doesn't mean everything in here is kind of messed up. But we won't know. That's the challenge of opening products from this time period, is you might get a beautiful card, you might get something that's horrific. That's one of the risks you take opening products that's 25 years old now. So let's look at the base set. 99 SP Authentic started to get ugly. We went from having kind of these beautiful white border cards or just a lot of more negative space. This is, full bleed, so that's why we're curling, because it's like that full bleed, really nice, almost like Stadium Club type glossiness, thicker cards. So, and I say they're ugly because I just don't like the sepia tone background in them. That's just my personal preference. I don't like sets like that. I think they make the cards look ugly when they're kind of brown. But that's just my opinion. There's Cal Ripken. It's a good card. So, I mean, I don't have a lot of cards from the set. There's a Tony Gwynn, like in my personal collection. So there's a Home Run Chronicle card. You get the regular ones in every pack. So that's a 1 per pack insert. So it's a Chipper Jones. So yeah, I think this is going to be a fun product to open. Oh, look at that. Right off the bat, we got the Ken Griffey, so that's cool. He's probably card 24 or something like that. They always like to do that, and give lineup jersey numbers, things like that. I don't actually see the card number on the card. I think that's something. I don't see it. It's not here. It's not there. I don't know. I'm wondering why I can't see the card number on this card. It's very interesting. It does have a little ding corner on it. You can see on the back. Right there, you can see that ding corner. So a little disappointing to get one that's ding corner. Maybe we'll get a second one that's a little bit more closer to the middle of the pack, so we don't get maybe some damage on it. But our first kind of cool hit. And again, I like collecting the base cards of my favorite players as I'm pulling these sets together and opening boxes, because you get skunked quite a bit in the 90s. You could open up a great product and then get skunked because the 90s were tough. Again, there's no crying in card collecting, and if you get skunked in the 90s, that's how it goes. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. If you open a lot of 90s products, you're going to eventually get one that has no ROI, no return on investment. You'll open a whole box and get maybe $5 of hits in that whole box. So happens quite often. I open up a box of, I think, Fleur Brilliance. and hit nothing. No inserts, nothing, no golds and nothing. I've opened 95 finest and didn't even pull a refractor. So, you know, it happens. You just have to kind of roll with it. But then I've opened boxes and got essential credentials. I got a Griffey refractor out of the 98 Bowman's box, Bowman's Best box, number to 400. So it's just, you know, one of those things where, you know, 90s cards, 90s boxes are a big risk, but they're a lot of fun. Just recently, someone pulled the 99 essential credential Derek Jeter out of one pack. And I know my skepticism meter is always off on when something goes like that. But the guy seems, you know, like a legit collector, so I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. But in general, when I see a guy opens up one pack and he pulls, you know, one of the best cards in the set, because the Jeter that he pulled, he also got the jersey number. I think he pulled the 3. So it's like, it just seems way too awesome, but it can happen. I mean, I opened one pack of 2017 Panini Prism Football on my channel. I bought it, got it in a trade, and in my channel on the video, you can go and I posted the video, so at least there's video proof that I did it, right? But even on the video, I tell everyone that I'm going to get skunked, and this is really dumb. But since I got it in a trade, I don't care. You know, I'm going to do it anyway. And I end up getting the Mahomes Prism auto, or sorry, rookie, not the auto, just the rookie. But still, it's like, you know, you can, the one pack things can happen. We've all seen someone open one pack of 86 Fleer and get the Jordan. I mean, those kind of things have happened. I've seen those videos. So, you know, and I do believe those things do exist. I've seen people open up those kind of products. All right, our first insert, Epic Figures, and this is Andres Galarraga, E3. So, interesting card. Jose Cruz, Travis Lee, and then here is Mr. McGuire, Home Run Chronicles. So, again, even the inserts here, so just look at the aesthetics. Just foil stamping, and this is just kind of shiny foil. So, not a lot of effort in the base card design here, honestly. I mean, they're putting some effort into the stamping and some of the full bleed cards, but you gotta remember, Stadium Club came out in 91 and did a very similar thing, so I'm not seeing like tons of cool innovation here. Just, you know, I think this is where you can see the hobby is starting, you know, in 99, it's interesting because, you know, the amount of sets made every year went up and up and up. You know, really started peaking in 97 and 98, and then 99 kind of saw a little bit of an actual decline because companies went out of business. But you can see also the card quality went way down. I think our chirography is in this pack, guys. So I'm not going to wait on it. I'll show it to you guys. But you can see the quality of cards. Like people quit. You know, the technologies were a little bit more just basic, and some designs started to kind of go down. Now, Essential Credentials 99 are amazing. I love those cards, but you can kind of see the beginning of the end for the card boom. So let's see who we got. We got Barry Larkin hiding, or Otto. Who we got? Oh, this is the Future Watch, not the Otto. I'm sorry, I just saw the white. So this is Jin Hao Cho. I'm not sure he did much. Red Sox. This is also the, you know, when rookies were still starting to become super cool, and these were numbered at 2700. Yeah, today we would be like laughable. Rookies number 2700, but you know, again, 99 was still anything that was numbered was still considered kind of cool. But even in 99, that would have been kind of like yeah, you know, 500 would have been pretty good for a base rookie, but no, 2700, not going to move the needle much, unfortunately. We haven't hit Thomas, have not hit a Bonds. So again, one of these Chronicles in every pack. So this is definitely a product that is basically all about the autos when you get down to it. But any real value, obviously, you know, there are some die-cut cards in here, but you know, right now it's all about, can we pull a cool auto? Another epic figures, got Kerry Wood. So again, Hallmark Chronicle cards, and obviously being one per pack, no one cares. You know, in the secondary market, you know, maybe a few player collectors out there with it, but yeah, they made those cards kind of uncollectible by putting them one per box or one per pack in a very expensive product. Even back then, I believe this was close to $5 a pack. Back in the day. Here's another epic figures, third one, Tony Gwynn. So we got 3 of those per our box so far. There's Vlad. And another McGuire home run card. So yeah, this is a product that you can rip pretty fast because they are not, there's only 4 or 5 cards per pack. 5 cards per pack. I think 24 cards per box. So here is Chipper Jones, Derek Jeter, put him over here, and then here is a Mo Vaughn, just a cool photo. Again, the sepia tone makes it look different. Jeff Kent, and is this Tony Clark? I'm not sure why Tony Clark's in there. All right, let's see what we got here. So we haven't hit the auto, which kind of cool, but it also, the scare part of me is like, we're gonna get skunked. Ivan Rodriguez, Ramos Ramirez is still as a Pirate. Robin Ventura. There's our Maddox, and then Rafael Palmeiro on the home run card. So yeah, I guess evidently Griffey was not part of the Hallmark Chronicles set. Another Tony Gwynn. So we have hit duplicate Gwynn's. There's a Sosa. And another Hallmark Chronicles. I believe this is Sosa. Yep. So it is an interesting set for sure. I mean, I can see, and you know, that this would have been a tough product to open back in the day. So like $100 something a box, which was expensive at that time here. And Jason Kendall, very cool. And then for you to, you know, get skunked, I think it would have been tough. I mean, this had a theoretically a guaranteed auto, which didn't, you know, still was pretty new. I mean, even though there was products that had one auto per pack back in the day, it still was cool to have a product where you had a guaranteed auto head. So this product made, I think, a lot of people happy along that realm, that round of collectors, you know, like, because hit-based products was, you know, where every box had a hit, you know, that everyone chased, you know, like in Bowman, you know, you get the one, you know, later on in 2000, 2001 time period, you know, Bowman Chrome became really famous because you got that one rookie auto in every box, and that became a huge deal. So this idea of that guaranteed hit per box really drove some products really crazy, you know, because like I said, with 99 with Bowman Chrome, you would, you know, hopefully you hit the big rookie, but you know, at the time when the product was open, you didn't know who the big rookies were, so you were like glad to just get any rookie. Oh, there's something shiny. Let's see what that is. Todd Hell. And then this is a Movon, unfortunately, with the Angels, and he got hurt and didn't play hardly any games. This is a Reflections. So there you go. Really shiny, cool looking card, just not the best player. Kevin Brown. And then another McGuire. Obviously, McGuire and Sosa would be the focus of that 70 home run set. All right. getting towards the end here. Hopefully we don't get skunked, guys. The skunk radar is active. There's Randy Johnson, Tony Clark. Who is this? Albert Bell. Sorry, I couldn't read the name. And then this is Mike Piazza. I think that's the first one of those we've gotten. So down to the last 4 or 5 packs here, guys. It's getting nervous. Okay. Here is Seasons to Remember, Scott Brocious. Probably the worst card you could probably pull for any insert. The Scott Brocious. 4 packs. Oh my gosh. We could get the old Skunkaroony here, guys. This could be... no, we did not. There is the head. Put it on the bottom because I'm a stinker. There's a Bonds. That's cooler. Okay, home run card. Oh, we've got an Epic Figures Griffey. Look at that. So, double hit. And then Sean Casey. And then I think this is upside down. And we've got Mike Lowell. Boo. Mike Lowell. Boo. The Griffey card probably is worth more money. That we just hit. But that's the challenge, guys. That's the risk. Mike Lowell. Yeah, it's a very interesting card. But that card again, that is not too bad. The sepia tones don't really hurt like a card that's shiny like that as much. But there we go. It's another Griffey. So 3 more packs. So can we pull something insane like the Bat card from Ernie Banks or something just a little more fun? Who knows? Maybe a die cut 70s card, home run card, because they are numbered to 70. Again, the Bonds card. See, getting a Bonds card that was die cut would be really cool. Make it for the auto for sure. But yeah, I mean, this is, all these are kind of stucky. At least when it gets skunked. See, getting skunked is, even when you get a crappy auto, you know, you still feel like you got your box value back, or you know, like you at least got what you paid for, even if you got a bad auto. So, and you know, modern cards have really conditioned me to get just skunked all the time. So, opening a 90s product is not as bad. There's a Future Watch, Corey Koski. That probably was the best rookie that was in here at the time. Craig Biggio. And then we got a Griffey Home Runs Chronicle, so that's cool. We hit another Griffey card. Yeah, this product is rough. There is not a ton of inserts to hit that are worth a ton of money. So all your money is in the auto slot, that one pack with the auto. You know, got a few Griffey cards here, but there is the auto Mike Lowell, and then a couple of, there's base Griffey, there is a home run Chase, and then an Epic Figures Griffey. So a couple of cool cheap Griffey cards, and then a Mike Lowell. So definitely not the money we paid, obviously, because these are 300 plus for a box nowadays. So just be careful out there, guys, on this product. It's a mid-tier, probably B to C level product given the exchange cards. So don't overpay and be prepared to get nothing out of a box like this, because this is a rough product. It's really huge upside if you hit something good, because there's a few really good cards in here, but they're really tough to hit. So I would give this like probably a C minus, B plus, or yeah, like a B minus, C plus type rating, just because you have some potential, but it's really tough. So let me know what you think in the comments. I'll see you next time on Cards and Comics. Bye.